Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome to the third day of uh, my little bulk documentary, Mission 215. Uh, Today is my second day of evening workouts. So if you watched my video yesterday, you saw that I didn't get my evening's workout started until after midnight. Right now, it's only 10:30, so hopefully I can get to the gym, get a workout in, get home by like 1 o'clock, go to bed, get 7 or 8 hours of sleep. So let's see how it goes. All right. If you aren't familiar with what split I'm doing, as I'm starting out the series, I've recently transitioned to doing a 6 day a week push pull legs, and since it's day 3, it's leg day. Um, so I'm excited for that. A little bit different leg day than I've been doing. My programming actually has a glute workout. So I have not been doing any glutes really for the past couple months, other than like coincidental things. I haven't been specifically doing them. And today's workout, I'm going to do some reverse lunges, which I like. Used to be a cross-country runner. Used to do a lot of reverse lunges at running practice. So it should be kind of fun. It's something I'm pretty used to. Definitely used to doing reverse lunges while holding on to heavy weights too, believe it or not. So I'm excited for that. And I can go over all of what I'm doing here in a minute. Let's see, so for today's workout, doing leg press for quad workout number 1, leg extension, the aforementioned reverse lunge for my glutes, and then for hamstrings, seated leg curl, just my favorite leg workouts. And then we're doing calves today, standing calf raise, and then kind of our accessory movement of the day is doing abs. And abs is something I've started focusing on recently, even before I started this new split. I was really starting to incorporate some, ab hypertrophy workouts into what I was doing. So, I grew up doing a lot of core workouts. When we used to do cross-country practice, we used to do a lot of focus on core. We used to do a lot of 10-minute abs, a lot of plank competitions, a lot of V-sit competitions, things like that. And, I had a six-pack, and I think it was because I was a skinny runner. I don't think it was because I really built any abs or anything. And whenever I've had to do workouts that really took a lot of core strength, I never really felt like I had much core strength. Like, my wife runs circles around me with the amount of core strength she has versus mine. And I just don't have a lot of, ab muscle. So I started doing some ab hypertrophy. Today's ab workout is going to be, kind of the decline torso raises. You got the bench, the place you hold your legs, and it's on the decline. You're just going to, sit up. I'm looking forward to that. Last time I did that, I was doing it with, holding on to a 45-pound plate, and that felt pretty good. And I think, I'm going to try that again, see if I can maybe even go heavier. So I'm looking forward to that. Let me drink this real quick, and I'll be back with you in a second. All right, so when I was mixing up my pre last night for the super duper early morning workout, I said I was going to take some stimulant pre and report back on how it worked out. And I didn't have a hard time falling asleep after the workout, but it was 3 in the morning. But my heart rate was a little elevated during my sleep. I saw on my sleep tracker. Pardon me. I was like, today we're going to try half a scoop. And I felt like I burned through it last night. I don't really think you burn through caffeine when you work out, but it kind of deadened the sensation. I really didn't feel too wired when it was time to go to bed or anything when I got home from my workout last night. So we'll try a half scoop tonight. See how it feels. Already got my Gatorade mixed up. I take Gatorade as my intro workout. It's cheap. It's got electrolytes. and I kind of feel like it's like a poor man's like dextrose or dextrin or whatever compound you use. It does have dextrose in it. It has a lot of glucose too, or sugar, whatever sugar is. And I feel like that works pretty well for me. And I just get the big tubs of powder on Amazon Subscribe and Save, and this thing was like $11. And it lasts a pretty long time. But then sometimes when I get done as my post-workout, again, because it's kind of the poor man's, carbohydrate at the end of a workout, I just throw another whole scoop of that in a shaker bottle with, half a liter of water and just chug that down right before my protein shake, and I feel like that works pretty well. And I am bulking right now, so I don't really have any qualms about getting, like 400 calories of carbs just right from Gatorade early in the morning. But it works pretty well, and it helps me, fill up my macros a little bit, and then I don't feel like I'm, shoveling down a bowl full of white rice at the end of the day, or a bowl full of ice cream, or whatever dessert you insert at the end of the day to hit your macros. And it gets me a little bit of a head start on things, and I think it's hopefully helping with recovery, or you're refilling your glycogen, so that you're recovering more quickly, and then also you're going to synthesize that protein better because the protein's not getting scavenged because you're super hungry at the end of your workout. Whatever. I'm not a nutritionist or dietitian. It's just whatever I've learned by osmosis. If I'm wrong, correct me in the comments there. But yeah, so it's been working out pretty well for me. Leg day today, first leg day on the new paradigm. Excited to get going, and I think I'll just meet you guys at the gym. See you in a second. All right, so I'm at the gym now. Quads first. Gonna do leg extensions to start off. We got 4 sets programmed. We'll see how this goes. Usually think I have pretty good stamina doing legs. If I'm still feeling good at 4, I'll probably do 5 sets of this. And then we're gonna do leg extensions after. But on this leg press, I'm gonna try to go fairly heavy. I try to get pretty deep on this. I'd like to go a little bit deeper, but the next notch back is so deep, I have a hard time getting my legs up into the machine to get started. But it is what it is. But let's get going. All right, so I got 15 there. Trying to control the eccentric, keep tension on my legs the whole time. Was not locking out at the end. I might have been taking a little bit too long of a pause, but I think as long as your muscles are still working to keep it out and you're not putting the stress on your knees to be completely locked, it's okay to collect your thoughts for like a third of a second there. It probably is, I don't know. But, all right, that felt pretty good. Let's do it again. All right, getting ready for set 2. Taking just long enough of a break between sets that I feel a lot of that fatigued muscle feeling go away and kind of flush out of the muscles. And that, you know, I feel like I've waited long enough now that when I go for the second set, I should hopefully be able to do the same number of reps that I did in the first set. You know, it's still gonna feel hard, might feel slightly harder, but I think I'm rested up, you know, that I'm gonna get those 15 reps. I'm not gonna be forced to only get 10 because I'm already burned out, or I didn't recover long enough. So. Oh, 15 again. It's very nicely tiring. I like doing legs a lot. I don't think I have like the most well-developed legs in the world by any means, even for like my body weight. But I spent long enough time running and doing, you know, kind of running specific leg exercises in the gym that I'm just wired to really enjoy leg day. And doing these pushing movements makes me really happy. And I know it isn't like true plyometrics. When I was in high school, believe it or not, I was doing enough work like this that I could dunk a basketball. I'm only 5'10". And after spending the summer in the gym doing more stuff like this, I feel like my vertical and my ability to jump is the best it's been in 15 years, which makes me really happy. All right, let's see you in set 3. All right, set 3. At the rate I'm doing work on this, I think I'm gonna keep it at 4. We'll see how the next set feels, or you know, the next 2, including this one. But I'm thinking 4 is probably gonna be adequate right now. I'm definitely feeling that I already did 2 sets. Oh, come on, one more. This definitely feels depleting. The thing I like about doing leg press like this is that even when you're like 2/3 of the way, 3/4 of the way through the set, and you really start to feel depleted and you're starting to get fatigued, you don't have that mental worry of, you know, having a barbell on your back, getting stuck at the bottom squatting, or having to shrug it off or something like that. With this, it's a lot more simple just to brute force your way and just try to keep going to the number you want to hit, or keep going until you burn out. All right, we'll see you in set 4. This is gonna be set 4. I think this is gonna be the last set. So on this one, I'm just gonna see like how far I can take it. And I know the next time this comes around in the split, I'm gonna go heavier than this. But for today, while it's here at this spot, let's see how much further past 15 I can go to burn out.
Come on, let's get to 20. All right, I think I might actually be sore tomorrow from that. My leg days this summer, I feel like I'm getting a lot of work in, but I've got almost no delayed onset muscle soreness the day or two after leg day. I'm thinking tomorrow I might be sore. I'll give you an update before tomorrow's workout on how I actually feel. For all I know, I might feel fine tomorrow because I've had some previous days I felt really burned out in the gym too, and then wasn't sore at all the next day. But what I just did felt pretty hard. So, all right, we'll see you on leg extension. All right, so for leg extensions, a lot of times getting on this, I'm pretty inclined just to throw the whole stack around and try to just like really heave it up for 10 or 12, maybe 15 reps. So today, especially after getting pretty pre-fatigued on the heavy leg press, I'm just gonna try to go for 10 or 12 really solid reps with a really good squeeze at the top and focus on that the most. Just try to maximize that load so right at the very end of the extension. So I got a couple plates less than the max. Just gonna get this going. All right. It's already feeling damn close to a burnout round. It was only 12. All right. I'm gonna be really tired by the fourth set of this, I can already tell. All right, set 2 here. Let's see what we can make of it. All right. This feels harder than usual. I think on most of my other leg days this summer, I've not been going hard enough on the bigger compound lift. So I've not been this tired doing leg extensions at this weight. This is kicking my ass so far. All right, this is third set. This is gonna be my last set. I'm getting almost no like recovered feeling between these now at this point. All right, let's see how far we can go. Come on. The last one was brutal. There was no getting any partials in that one. All right, lunges next. All right, so I haven't done reverse lunges in a while. It's been a couple of months. So I got 35s right now. I'm just gonna do a couple sets. Try to get like 10 or 12 per set. I'm gonna do these alternating. Honestly, I lost count halfway through. I think I got like 20, I don't know. Or 10 per side, total of 20. Feeling this a lot more in my quads than my glutes, but I think it's just because my quads are so tired. Throw me off balance a little bit. It's good to get some stabilization in. Keep going on this. All right, on to hamstrings. So I do almost all of my hamstring curls on the seated hamstring curl. For whatever reason, it works with my body and my joints and the way my muscles work way better than like the prone laying hamstring curl. I just like this one way better. I feel like I get a way better squeeze on my muscle. And on the prone one, that initial impulse is really hard on my joints. And for whatever reason, I don't have that on this one at all. And on these, I do alternating so that I can get equal work on both sides. When I do this with both legs, I do feel like my dominant leg works just a little bit harder. And also, doing both legs, I have enough weight on there that it's hard on my elbows and my elbow ligaments to push this forward. I've got like the tennis elbow feeling by the end of the workout. So we'll sit here for like 4 or 5 sets, maybe 6. This is the only hamstring workout or hamstring movement I have planned for today. And we're gonna try to do, give it a good old 10 or 12 reps per set. All right. And as always, weaker leg first, then dominant leg follows its lead. All right. Oh. It's not feeling terribly hard right now, but you could feel where I was maybe getting close to cramping by the end of that one. Same on that leg. All right, that's 12 aside. That feels pretty good. Gonna have to make sure I'm in enough control of the muscle by the end that I'm not gonna cramp or anything. Really don't wanna have a hamstring Charlie horse stuck up in this machine. But I feel like I'm getting good work in. I'm gonna keep it at this weight. Keep trying to get 12 for the subsequent ones, just see how it goes. All right. I'm rejoining you on the 4th set of the hamstring curls. Dude, I've been like cramping up by the end of these. It's kind of miserable. I don't feel like I'm anywhere close to muscle fatigue, but it's just kind of that central hamstring that kind of feels like it holds the most tension. It's just spasming by the 12th one. So we're gonna try to get one more good set in. I don't see any reason to go past 4. Got the Vegeta Funk going in the headphones right now. So we got a good beat to just knock these out too. Come on. Ooh. Ah. All right, those felt good. I always feel like I have a good mind-muscle connection on these. This is a little brutal today with the cramping. I don't know if I just didn't get enough electrolytes today or what. But ways you go sometimes. All right, last leg muscle is calves. So today on the leg split, we're gonna do standing calf raises. On the second leg day, we're gonna do seated calf raises. So throughout the course of the split, hopefully get a pretty even distribution of the two. With these standing calf raises on this machine, throwing the full stack, I feel like my calves are pretty strong from all the years of running. Run with proper form, so get a lot of calf activation in there. I don't know how great my calves are aesthetically. You guys can be the judge of that. But strength-wise, I feel like they're one of my strongest muscles. But I like doing this stuff. We should try to get 12 to 15 reps. And the stack is hard enough that I do feel like a really good burn with these by the end of the set. If these are boring enough, I'm probably just gonna throw one of these in. I'm not gonna make you sit through half a dozen of my calf rave sets, but I'll join you down there in a second. All right, so we're gonna try to do 5 or 6 sets of these, 12 to 15 reps per set. See how this feels. All right, that was 12. I can feel how these might eventually lead to cramping up. I don't know what's going on with me today. I usually don't feel like I'm gonna cramp on leg days, but oh, here we are. So I'm gonna do 5 or 6 sets total of that, see how it feels. All right, this is my last exercise of the day. Do these weighted decline sit-ups. Try to do really good form, not be too fast. And basically thinking about these like they're another hypertrophy workout. So we're trying to get like 10 to 12 reps with like decently heavy weight. And I'm probably gonna do 4 to 5 sets of these. I'm only gonna film one, and this is probably boring as hell. I just want you to see what I'm doing. I got a 40-pound dumbbell or 24. I got a 40-pound kettlebell, by the way. All right, so that's 12. Catch back up with you at the end of the workout. All right, so that's the end of the workout today. It was a good leg day. I was a little disappointed in the slight cramping issues I had, but I was really, really happy with the effort I put in on the quad side of things. I think that was one of my best quad workouts of the year so far, and I think I might actually be sore tomorrow. Like I said, I do a lot of these hard leg days, and it feels like I'm pretty sore in the moment, and then I wake up and just like no delayed onset muscle soreness, which for all I know is like a really good thing, but it does give a little bit of the feeling that I could be pushing a lot harder if I'm like recovering that quickly, and I'm having like no soreness. So tomorrow I might actually be sore. We'll see. My son's got a cross country meet. I'm gonna be running around there, and if I'm really sore running around the cross country meet, then I know that I did a good job. That'll be a good test. The abs at the end felt good. I think I can go a little bit heavier in the future. This is a lot with building patience of doing those ab maneuvers. But I'm optimistic that in the long run, those are going to be a good ab hypertrophy workout. The other ab movement I do is like machine ab crunches, where you get a bar that goes across your chest and you just push and crunch as hard as you can on that. So that's what I'll be doing on the next leg day, and looking forward to that too. And yeah, that's about it for today. Back to push tomorrow, and I think it should be a good day. Thanks for coming along with me. Good luck in the gym.